Good morning,
Enter
everyone.
ES.
I'm Candace from Futures Beginners, and I'm so glad you're with us today. Today is September 1st, and we've had a great look at this run ride that we had today. It was so wonderful, but I'm going to take you from zero to hero today, and I'm going to show you how we do that by only taking A trades. Well, what is an A trade? Failure of price action. You know, price action is in the candles. Everything in the candle has price action. So footprint that price leaves on the chart based on what the buyers and the sellers determined was the price of that market. Right now, this is the NQ, which is the NASDAQ 100. There's 100 tech stocks, and NASDAQ has been on a run up. He hit resistance at the top here.
Enter
He's turning
NASDAQ.
over and he's starting to fail. And as soon as I get a striker arrow that tells me to take him down, I'm going to take him down. And the caution that I have, and I'm going to teach you guys how to be defensive. And the defensive strategy is that I have a very strong green background stripe, and that is our triple grand slam. That means that there are 3 charts that are going north long, and NASDAQ is starting to pull back. He's getting weak. And how do we know that? Well, look at the 9. He started to roll over. Look how far the 9 is away from the 30. Watch this. Very close here. He popped. It was a great run up north. He ran through R2. Now he's getting ready to rest. Pull back. They're going to start taking profits.
Enter
It's
crude.
now 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You can hear my Roberto arrow, my striker arrow in my ear. Crude. All right, crude is getting ready to reverse. So crudester, now look, here we got a little yellow 9. As soon as I get a Roberto arrow, I call him Roberto just because striker arrow is not familiar enough, and this is my buddy, is Roberto. Whenever he speaks, I listen. He brings money to the table. So he's going to start giving me an arrow in just a moment, and we're going to take him down. I'll give you a pause just a second here. We'll wait for him. So here he is. He's dangling here, just dangling. Now he's going to pull back from 12,275 to 12,261. That's a nice, see, now the background stripe is disappearing. So maybe he's not going to be going long here, but I am not going to take this trade until I have the confirmation from the striker arrow or Roberto to get in that trade. It is a counter trend, meaning the trend is up, and we're going to counter trend back down to either probably the R2, which is close enough for me to show you how I'm going to take you from zero to hero today on September 1st. We also have the ES that's setting up the same position, almost exactly in the same position, and we have the Russell that is setting up in the same position. And they're all going to give you the same, you could trade 3 of them at
NASDAQ
once.
reversing.
Here we go, NASDAQ reversing. You hear him? There you go. Let's take him down right here. See this sell bid? Look how easy this is. Now he's a little bit closer to R2. It's all right. My protective stop is 20 ticks away. I'm going to bring it down to 33. Okay. And because it's just a little bit above the 9 here, I'm going to bring this back a little bit
Russell 5.
right there at that candle.
NASDAQ
Did you see that?
reversing.
No, NASDAQ reversing. He's printing, coming on down, baby. Counter trend right here at the R2, which is going to be your target. Every tick you get $5. Now, this is 20. You want to take 10 ticks? Take it. A lot of people run, take 5 ticks and run. That's great. I know this system so well that I'm going to let him hit my target right here at R2. It's just a pullback, but we can make so much money with pullbacks. And a lot of people don't like to take.
NASDAQ DMX.
Oh, now NASDAQ DMX cross. That means that's a directional movement index. He crossed. He's giving me confirmation. That big old green stripe went away, didn't it? Surprise, surprise. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to let him, that's 20 ticks away. That's great. It's cost us, in order to take 2 contracts on the NQ, it's $500 per contract.
Enter Russell.
That's $1,000 plus a cushion, so $1,500. You just made 10% on your money on this one tiny little pullback. We're going to take also the ES down when he gives me the signal to take him down.
Enter ES.
Enter ES. That's, wait for him. For the Roberto striker arrow on the 1597. Now look at this little puppy go. Where is he going? Right here to the R2. He's going to hit my target. 26 ticks later. If we go for 30 ticks, that's 20% on one move. We'll just let him go. How do I know he's going to hit this? Because that's his target, R2. You don't have to figure this out. It's really easy. Make it simple, let him go. You got your target there. Now you can trap him. This is a trap. Oh, see, he hit me. All right, so now he's up 31 ticks on that one. So we just made 20% on those two contracts, right? That's pretty nice, isn't it? I'd say so too. Let's keep going and find out another one. Now look what's happening over here. The little ES is already started over here, started to give me exactly what I want. You have to be very particular. You can't just swing at anything. You have to know what you're doing. Now this little over here, Roberto fired off earlier. We have a background stripe.
Enter ES.
Enter ES. Let's see what he's going to do here. That's my little 610. Let's just wait and see. Double little bottoms, tweezers here. We're going to be careful with this one. Going to be real careful. Let's just go. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Okay, so here we have again. The NASDAQ is starting to get tired, and by tired you can see even if I got a background stripe that's flashing, but that doesn't mean much. I have a double top up here. Do you see this line? Almost exactly double top. He's getting very tired. It is now 2:38 Eastern time. They're going to
DMX.
There you go. They're going to start taking their
Enter
profit.
ES.
NASDAQ DMX
Enter
has
ES.
crossed. ES is getting tired. We're just going to wait here. I'm not going to get you into anything that's not going to make you money. We need to have our striker arrow here in order for me to get in this trade. We have 31 ticks. I'm going to get you 50 ticks today. It's Tuesday. It's a really slow day. But let's wait for Roberto. We have the larger time frame is crossed. That's what that little diamond is. We have two MACDs down. We're right here at the 30. We've got a couple ticks to the R2, resistance 2. And we're going to wait for him to come down. We have to wait for our arrow to give us the permission to get in that trade. End of story. He's a computer and knows a lot more than I do. I'm anxious to get in right now, but I'm going to wait for Roberto to confirm it. Green stripe flashing. This is your defense strategies, guys. Not too many people teach you about the defense. It's not how much money you make, it's how much you keep. And this little system is designed to protect you. It's audio-visual clues. So the background stripe is telling me that the larger time frame really wants to take this puppy north. But I'm seeing that it's a pullback here. They tried to take him north. They couldn't find buyers. So now we've got to wait. If Roberto flashes, I'm going to take him down. Just be patient. Now the background stripe has disappeared. We're waiting for our striker arrow to tell us to get in. The NQ is the first one that's rolled over. The 9 is pointing down. See this 9? Wherever that 9 is pointing is where price is headed. So I am not going to take this puppy north. I'm waiting for him to fail. But I don't have my striker arrow yet. I will in a minute.
NASDAQ reversing.
There you go. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. All the way down here. 25 ticks. I've got one tiny little tick above this candle right there. Do you see that? That's the point of no return. I don't want to lose anything more than that. So,
enter NASDAQ.
He hasn't printed yet. Once he prints, I'm going to add on. There you go. Come on, buddy. I'm going to add on 2 more contracts here. Watch this. Come on, hit me. Sometimes this happens. I've got a bad internet connection. Bad internet connection today. It happens. Just see if he'll take me there. There. Now I've got 4. Come on down.
NASDAQ reversing.
There you go. Now I've got my dots and the background stripe, and he's coming on down NASDAQ. Here to R2. It's right behind this little marker here, but that's my target. And the ES is failing also. But we'll take this puppy. Bring it down here. He's flopping. Background strike gives me confidence to stay in the trade because that background stripe is our Grand Slam winner. That means that there's 3 charts alike, entire time frames that match this chart. ES is coming down, so we're going to take ES. As soon as you hear enter ES, ES reversing, I will take him down. ES down.
ES reversing.
There you go. Bam, I'm in that trade. Right? It happens quickly. All you have to do, you don't have to be watching all these charts. You just have to be paying attention to them. Well, he's going to hit me here. We had, what, 31 ticks, something like that? Now we got 22 more. In order to carry 2 contracts on the NQ, you need $500 per contract, so that'd be a $2,000 account plus a cushion. Let's say $2,500. As soon as you have 25 ticks, that's 10% on your trading account in one trade. Made 10% on your money. Boom. There you go. Now we've got 63 ticks. You want to quit for the day? It's fine with me. Take 63 ticks and go home. It's been 15, let's just take a look at this, 15 minutes of recording. It's not bad. All right, you want to keep going? I've got the NQ, that was the NQ. Now he's too far gone, so I don't take breakdowns trades that everybody and their brother are taking with you. We don't do that. We don't take breakdown or breakdown trades. Those are DNF trades, and that's fine. If you want to take those, I have no problem with that, but that's a DNF, D or F trade in my book because everybody and their brother and sister are taking those trades. They don't have another system that is their edge. This is our edge. No one else has this system. Okay.
ES reversing.
ES reversing. Print for me. Clean your charts with an F5. Come on down, buddy. I have 63 ticks. How many ticks do you want? I'd like to get you 100 ticks. That's 40 ticks. That's not too bad. We can do that. In order to carry 2 contracts on the ES, you need $500 per contract with Ninja Trader brokers. Some brokers charge more or less. That's my broker is Ninja Trader Brokers, $500 per contract. In order to carry 2 contracts, that's 500 times 2 is 1,000 plus a cushion, I'd say 1,500. So in order to, as soon as you make 15 ticks, you have 10% on your trading account. Roberto has printed.
Reversing.
There you go, he printed. So we're going to add, now we've got a background stripe. We're going to add 2 more contracts on. In order to carry 4 contracts with the ES, you need $500 per contract. That's $2,000 plus a cushion. So $2,500 to put this trade on. Let's let him go. As soon as you have 25 ticks, that will be 10%. He's going to be moving really quick here. They're just taking profit at the end of the day. It's 3:15.
Dow 15.
There you go. Dow 15 is rolling. Everyone's rolling over. It's really nice. They're not, nothing's happening except taking profit. You just have to know when to be here, guys. NASDAQ's rolling down. You just made 10% on your money. Now here he comes all the way down. You want to take
reversing.
22 ticks? That's okay. Take 22 ticks. You could also take the NASDAQ down at the same time. Let's go look at the NASDAQ and see what he's doing. This trade is protected.
ES15.
ES15, they're all rolling right now, guys. All right, so look at the NASDAQ. He's right here. Let's take him down. We have 63 ticks right here. Our ES trade is protected. Let's take the little NASDAQ down. He's got further to go here, 38 ticks before his R2. Okay, so here comes the NQ falling out just like we thought he would. He's coming down here to R2. We're just going to be patient. We had, I think, 63 ticks. We'll take what we can get. Got another 20 ticks here. I also have the ES short at the same time, which is lovely. He's giving us a few ticks. So let's just let the NQ come on down and hit our target right here. You could take him at the 50 if you wanted to, but we're going to take another 28 or 30 ticks off of him. 2 contracts, remember, $500 per contract plus a cushion. So $1,500, you just made 10%. Since he's got big wicks on him here, let's go ahead and take him. He's fighting here. Well, I'll just take him. If he goes down, he goes further down, but I don't like the big wicks. See the wicks? Take it quick. We have 76 ticks. It's closing up now at 3:30 Eastern. They're moving nicely, but those two little tweezers right here tell me he's trying to reverse. So we took our pennies off of him. Let's go look over here at the ES, same thing. Got the Roberto down. Red background stripe flashing here. See that flashing? So for the ES right here, he's coming down also to R1. Want to hold him here? We could, but it's been a really slow day right here into close. We got 88 ticks. I think that's good enough for me. It's September 1st. They're a little slow. Yesterday was a busy day, the end of the month, so it was great. So listen, I want you guys to come over here and join me for this free webinar. Sign up at futuresbeginners.com/webinar and join me and ask any questions that you have. I'm Candace signing out for Futures Beginners, and I'll see you when you get here. Bye for now.